Shallow fishies. This is Mermaid Live, and this is an unscripted video about how I got more into mermaiding during the pandemic. Spoiler alert, I have COVID.
Don't know why you say goodbye, I say shalom.
That's right, I've got the Rona. It's been the worst 4 days of my life. That's not true. I had swine flu once and that ended me in the hospital. So this is not as bad as that, but it still sucks. And I'm barely even able to make this video, but sorry, out of breath. I've just been cooped up and unable to do anything productive, barely. And it's tiring. I wanted to make some content and prove to myself that I can do it. So here we are, and I thought it was a good time to talk about my experience as a mermaid during the pandemic, because as I mentioned, I got real into mermaiding during the pandemic because I had a lot of time on my hands, or I had time on my fins. I know that pun doesn't really make sense. It's not the same. Too much time on my fin to take it away from my sanity. I got too much time on my fins. Oh god, but my neighbors can hear me. I'm on the roof deck. Anyway, let's get into the content. So, when 2020 started, the most mermaid experience I had was the Key West Mermaid Festival in July of 2019, I think. I considered myself a professional mermaid from that point on because I did perform as one. That was essentially my first gig. I had to do breakfast with mermaids where people at a hotel paid to sit down at a table with a mermaid and eat breakfast together. And so I did that. I had no idea what I was doing. But I had the most fun because I was just so excited to be doing it, and I didn't really even think about how to be or a mermaid. I didn't even think of a persona or anything. I just had a crappy off-brand tail and a lot of enthusiasm. And don't get me wrong, I still have enthusiasm, but I also know how much goes into being a professional mermaid, and now it gives me anxiety. I haven't done a gig in, well, over a year. And it makes me sad, but I don't feel as much desire to do them because it just provides me a lot of stress. Just like this video is providing stress on my throat. This is your sign to go drink some water. Stay hydrated. 2020 comes along, and I wasn't doing a whole lot of stuff with the mermaiding because, it was winter. I still liked taking mermaid pictures and stuff, but when the pandemic started, then I was like, I'm gonna make mermaid content. I'm gonna, get dressed as a mermaid and stuff. I made this whole mermaid face mask out of mermaid scale material. I started doing little photo shoots in my room with a tripod, and then I got an internship with Aqua Mermaid. I know she's big sketchy and a lot of people are against her. That's fine. I'm not affiliated with her anymore, but it was a major stepping stone for me. That was my first social media job, my first way that I got to do professional mermaid gigs, and that has led to my independent business as a professional mermaid, and it also has helped with, I currently do the social media for a restaurant, so, we all gotta start somewhere. Anyway, that kind of made me want to get into making my own mermaid videos because I thought I could do a good job as well. And also, since I was writing blog articles for her, I was learning a lot of stuff about different mermaid things. So that really was an impetus for me to get into mermaids on social media and doing my YouTube channel. And I also started making TikToks, and it started to warm up a little bit, and I would go down to the creek and do photo shoots. And I really started learning a lot about graphic design and playing around with different little mermaid designs, writing my own blog articles. The summer of 2020 is when I first started my mermaidlive.com website. And that was very exciting for me. My first website I ever made. I had had a blog before, but it wasn't my own domain, so didn't feel as legit or whatever. Well, I'm about to run out of space in my phone for more videos, so I have to wrap this video up, and I've basically said everything anyway. So yeah, that's how I got super into mermaiding during the global panini. Share your story down below of what you did as a mermaid during the pandemic. Okay, bye. Have a magical day.